Smell the oranges. Oh, that's what you got to do. If you're going to do some orange zest, you got to smell the oranges. So I suggest doing what I did. Get up at 7 a.m. Be at the store at that time. So as you're going through the fruit, you don't look so funny. But I tell you what, these ones came up from Chile. I smelt a lot of other oranges, but these were the best. And while you're at it, grab some papaya, bananas, and other things for breakfast. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. I got up early, went to the store, took time to smell the oranges. That's right. Well, some people smell roses. I'm going for oranges today, because today I'm making a beer with Orange Zest. That's right, Orange Zest. You know, I've got my first round one homebrew ready for the SJ Pour Challenge this year. Now it's time to make a beer for me. And I've been making a lot of IPAs. It's time to have one with some nice malt character, but I like some honey character. I like sweetness in a beer. So today I'm gonna make a beer with, you know, 2-row, a little bit of Munich, some honey malt. I think I might have something else. And then, but we're gonna throw some orange zest into it, and we'll show you how we do that. Okay, we're filling her up, getting her ready. And I'm about my mark right there. Kill it. All right, the pump's activated and going, and it's going to start heating up. So we'll talk about this a little bit more. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and get stuff set up out here, and then we're going to get into the oranges. Okay, timer's going off. And it's time to fill the mold pipe up. Nice even flow over all the edges. That's what we want. Now that we've picked really great fragrant oranges, it's time to get them clean. You don't want to go ahead and just use them like they are. You want to wash them off. If you've got one of those mushroom brushes for cleaning mushrooms, that's a great choice. I've just got a clean cloth that was just laundered recently, and we're going to just use that with cold water. We're not going to use any soap on this. But you want something that can get into those ridges and make sure that it's fully clean. You don't need to overdo this, overthink it. You're just going to wipe off any soil on there or anything they may have sprayed onto it, hopefully a little bit, and other people's handling of the oranges. I'm doing this while we're mashing in, and I'm actually going to be zesting this during the boil, so that it's very, very fresh as we put it in. Let's talk a little bit about oranges and getting that orange flavor. I, like probably many of you, I've used the Northern Brewer sweet orange peel. Not impressed with that at all. It did nothing for my beer. I didn't bring in that orange flavor that I'd hoped for. I've done a lot of reading. I've talked to people who are cooks. It's very interesting, and they use fresh fruits all the time. They smell them and they zest their oranges and lemons and so forth. So we're going to do the same thing. When you are working with oranges, though, one thing to mention, if you are making like a Belgian wit, you're not really going for sweet oranges. Now, they're different kind of oranges. When you do sweet oranges, the Valencia orange is probably the most popular. But a lot of people still like going to the Seville oranges, or Sevilla. So from Seville, Spain. The point is that you want something, like I said, like that, that's really fragrant, and that's going to add character to your beer. The thing to know is that the outside portion of this is really what's going to bring the sweet flavors. As you get into the pulpy white portion, that's what's going to bring on the bitter orange, and you'll hear both. So actually Belgian wits are traditionally made with bitter orange, and that's why you can actually take more of a peel type of aspect, because you're going to get the bitter along with the real orange flavors. When we want to do sweet orange, we want just more of that real orange essence, and that's a little bit different. So we're just going to be taking this. I've got one that's specifically for zesting, and we're going to just be zesting the outside of this when it comes to this point, just to pull the outside edges. I've got a local brewery, and I was talking to their master brewer about the same thing, and they actually, their team goes at it. They've done it by hand many times, but they actually zest the outside of the oranges. They do not use the peel at all. And you can probably hear the flames going over there, timers going off over here. There we go. So this whole arrangement shifted in the garage. I used to have a shelf here, and that is now gone, which I don't mind. It makes a lot more room. But it has kind of changed my whole arrangement a little bit. I put up 2 new little hangers there. I think one of my next projects is going to have to be moving this, my hanger hook farther back now that I've got all this extra room. One of the things that I've noticed using a malt pipe, at least with the Braumeister, is that when it's done draining, or it seems, if you turn it sideways, more comes out. So with this new setup, I can just roll the cart out a bit. I've got a lot of room, and let it continue to drain while the water's heating up and working towards the boil. All right, we just hit 100 Celsius. I'm going to go ahead and take the top off here. Sure enough, we're hitting that point. It's got a little bit of foam going up. You guys all know the look of that. Okay, now that we're there, we've hit the hot break and we let it tone down a little. Woohoo! Going in with some an ounce of hops for bittering. We don't want to over hop this beer. We really want to let the give those oranges an opportunity to shine. All right, now that that's going, we don't have a lot of time to waste today. I normally get to play for a while. My next edition's at the 30-minute mark, and that means I've got a lot of zesting to do. All right, my bowl weighs 13.05 ounces. Now that we've got that, it's time to start going at it. One interesting topic that you hear is, I've heard many times, use a half an ounce and then maybe up to an ounce. But I was reading an article by Zane in Brew Your Own. It's an older article, and in there he talked about using anywhere from an ounce to 2 ounces, and he talked about using oranges and or tangerines. That beeping right there, that is Mary Poor. She's doing a double brew day right now. Here we go. Notice that this zester only takes off the top. It's designed specifically to do that. It's much better than using a grater. This ensures that I'm not getting any of the white pulp area. I'm getting just that essence that I really want to have. Well, I hit my 2 ounce mark, not any too soon. My timer's going off. I need to go prepare for more hops. Oh, I wish you could have smelled that orange zest. So we're going to put some more hops in here at 30 minutes, just a little bit, small addition. We really want that orange to shine. 2 ounces of zest. That should be fantastic. All right, with 5 minutes left, we're adding roughly half of the orange zest. Oh Lord, it smells amazing. I mean, crazy good. All right, it's flame out. And we're gonna go ahead and add some hops at this point again. And then add in the rest of this zest. Try to get every little bit of that. It smells so wonderful. Oh yeah, I'm gonna love this. Alright, it's time to start cooling down. Alright, while I'm cooling this baby down, I will catch you all next time. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. If you go to the store, you smell something good, think about brewing with it. That's what I did. I will catch y'all later. Cheers.